Hey guys, my name's Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys how I made a super easy beginner friendly air dry clay Christmas village. And so we're not going to be doing the whole house, we're just going to be doing the front of the house, which is going to give us basically the same look, but it's just going to be a lot less time consuming and like a lot easier. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay guys, so before we start, we're gonna make our stencils for this project. And so I made 3 different stencils because I wanted to make 3 little like Christmas village houses. And so for this first one, what I did was I made a square that was 4x4. And then on the middle part where you guys see the arrow, I went up 2 inches and then I just connected the sides for the roof. And then I sketched in like a little chimney. And so that was for the outline of the house. And then I just sketched in a little door, a window, and a star. And you guys can, of course, like sketch in whatever you want. And I didn't really measure any of this out. I just like freehanded it. So for the second house, what I did was I made a square that was 5x3 inches. And then in the middle part, again, I went up 1.5 inches. And then I just connected the sides for the roof. And then I sketched in a big window. For the last house, I again made another square that was 3x5 inches this time. And then once again, I went up 1.5 inches from the middle, and then I connected the sides for the roof. And then on this one, I sketched in 2 little windows and a little heart at the top. For this project, I'm going to be using creative paper clay because it's such a lightweight clay, and that's what I want for this. And then just roll out your clay and trace out your stencils. And don't forget to trace out the little details of your house. Now I'm going back in and actually removing the clay that I want to take out of the house. Using a little bit of water, I'm just going to smooth everything out. And then you can totally be done right here and let this dry, but I decided to roll out a few coils of clay, and then I'm going to use that to frame the window and the door. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this dry for about 2 days, and then I'm gonna do the same steps with the other 2 houses. A common question I always get asked is what tool am I using whenever I do stuff like this to like cut out or trace out stuff in the clay, and this is called a needle tool. I usually always have the tools that I like to use linked in the description box of my videos along with like my favorite clays in case any of you are wondering. Okay guys, so now I'm going to roll out some more clay, but this time I'm going to keep this pretty thick, and I'm using Activa Supreme clay right now because this is a heavier clay, which is what I want. I want this to have some weight to it. And then I'm going to cut out a rectangle, and I'm placing these little tea light candles on them because I want the tea light candles to be able to fit comfortably on top of these. So I'm like basically cutting out squares. Here, I'm just blending out the edges to make sure that everything is nice and smooth, and then you see that I made it at least 1/4 of an inch thick, and that's because I'm going to use these little squares to not only hold the tea light candles, but I'm going to glue the Christmas houses in front of them, and I want the weight of this to be heavier so that the Christmas houses can stand up, if you know what I mean. I'll show you guys in a sec when we do that. But anyways, you can leave the squares flat like this, but I did decide to carve out a little bit of the inside so that I don't have to worry about like if the houses get bumped that the tea light candles will fall off, which is why I always recommend using battery operated tea light candles. Okay, so these are done, and I'm just making sure that the tea light candles can fit in there comfortably. So now I'm gonna let these dry.
2 hours later.
Alright guys, so here are the houses and the tea light candle holders dry. So now I'm just gonna sand them, and then I'm gonna paint them all white. Now I'm taking one of the tea light candle holder squares, and I'm going to hot glue it to one of the little houses, and then you can see that the little house should just stand up like this. And so yeah, we're going to do the same to the others. And then I did decide to seal these with Decoart's triple thick gloss glaze. But yeah guys, we're done. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys try this out and subscribe for more DIYs, and stay safe, stay healthy, happy holidays, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!